let's talk about HMRC debt and its impact on your credit score. As you might already know, HMRC debt refers to any debts owed to the HM Revenue and Customs, which could include unpaid tax bills, late VAT payments, and overpayment of tax credits. If you find yourself in this situation, you might be wondering if it'll affect your credit rating. Coming up, I'll run through the relationship between HMRC debt and your credit score, exploring your payment options and answering some of the most commonly asked questions about HMRC debt. First, let's take a look at the options that you have for paying your HMRC debt. If you're able to clear the debt, it's best to do so as soon as possible, or you might face legal action. But if you can't pay the full amount, HMRC usually offers time to pay arrangements, which will allow you to spread the cost of the debt over a certain period. Now, here's a big question. Does HMRC debt affect your credit rating? The short answer is no. HMRC debts are simply money owed to the UK government and, as you haven't taken out any credit, it won't impact your credit score. However, if HMRC declares you bankrupt, it could impact your credit score in the future. Another thing to consider is, what happens if you don't pay your debt? In that case, HMRC might ask a debt collection agency to recover the debt. While this won't appear on your credit report, it's best to pay the debt to avoid any further complications. One of the main reasons to pay your HMRC debt is that HMRC has extra powers compared to other creditors. So, for example, they can go directly to your employment income to recover what you owe. They will adjust your tax code in the PAYE scheme, which means that they'll increase the amount of tax you pay before you receive your pay from your employer. Now, if you still avoid paying the debt, HMRC could make you bankrupt. But this means that your assets will be sold to pay for the debt. So it's important to try and pay your debt as soon as possible. If you don't pay your HMRC debt, the consequences can be severe. HMRC will start to take legal action against you, and you may face court proceedings. Furthermore, HMRC has the power to seize your assets, and your wages and bank accounts could be frozen. Another issue that you might face if you don't pay your HMRC debt is that they can register a county court judgment, that's a CCJ, against you. A CCJ is a public record that can be seen by potential employers and creditors, and it will have an impact on your credit rating. If it isn't just HMRC debts mounting up and you feel a bit out of your depth financially, you could look into debt solutions. It's wise to look into them carefully though, because there are pros and cons to them all. You'll have to qualify for some of the options. Some stop creditors chasing you, while others write off some of your debt and lower your monthly payments. Below this video, I've linked to a form on my new website, and it's got a few multiple choice questions like, how much debt do you owe and how many people do you owe? At the end of the form, it'll connect you to a company that I've partnered with to provide you with all the information you need about debt solutions. So go and click the link below, go and check it out. Let me know how you get on.